Brian Anderson here with you. Our analysts tonight, Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Also, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Here we go. Taking a look at Memphis. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. Here's Morant. Pass to Melton. There's the triple. And Hero grabs the board. And here is Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. Boy, Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Ooh, talent indeed. And having a talented backcourt is a recipe for success in the NBA. As the game has evolved through the years, it is paramount to have players who can pass, who can dribble, who can make decisions with the basketball. I'll tell you what, there's a lot of talented players out there who can make some pretty good decisions here in this game.
And score the ball. We got a chance to have a high-scoring affair in this one. Here's Conley. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the paint. Deflected! And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. And Giannis with the dunk.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Kaminsky pulls it in. Antetokounmpo outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter.
And if you're a fan of Memphis, you have to love what the Grizzlies have done to rebuild this roster. Of course, it started with the selection of Jackson Jr. in the 2018 draft.
Now here's Oladipo. Right wing. Here's Grant. No good on the three. Well, not satisfied to just make the NBA All-Rookie first team. Jackson Jr., who's dealt with injuries, continues to add to his game at a rapid pace, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., coming in, we knew from his time at Michigan State that he really could stretch the floor and also that he could guard multiple positions. But now he's becoming a better rebounder and a better playmaker. He still has some work to do in both areas, but the effort is there.
And that one misses. Going inside. Oh, and the dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Grant. Fires the three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Oh, this is just being a good team. Morant making sure to whip the ball over to his open man.
Antetokounmpo for three. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. Oladipo left side. Pass to Morant. Driving to the basket. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
And just another example of why you run plays through Morant. I mean, he makes great decisions with the ball in his hands.
Antetokounmpo inside. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Grant with it. Picked up by Kaminsky. And the ball out of play. The Pelicans will have it. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Outside Conley. Here's Hero. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Defensive breakdown. And they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Oladipo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
The Pelicans trail. Outside Conley. On target from range.
Oh, the floor's general skills of Conley. I mean, he has a fantastic feel for when his teammates need the rock.
And the layup is good off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Antetokounmpo outside. Got a piece of it. Pass to Conley. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kaminsky. And a miss there on the triple. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here he goes. Now here's Hachimura. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, this shot is well within Hachimura's range. The three-point shot opens up the rest of his diverse game.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Here's Antetokounmpo. Perfection with the jumper from the elbow. Antetokounmpo has got 8 points.
Yeah, continuing to develop that jumper. Giannis doesn't want to have any flaws in his offensive arsenal.
A free-flowing first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
A nice shot by McGee.
Well, that's where McGee makes his living. On the interior, it makes them a much more effective offense, and he's able to contribute in the painted area.
Hachimura sets a screen. Three-pointer, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, you look at what Hart gives this team. He impacts the game in a variety of ways.
And B.A., I love Josh Hart. I mean, he's been a solid shooter, a great defender, surprisingly effective on the glass. We'd like to see him improve at the line a little bit and continue to become more consistent from deep.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
It's hard to argue against the fact that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the game's most physical slasher. He said, quote, in the NBA, they want you to flop. When you're strong and you go through contact, they don't get the foul call. But he said that flopping is not who I am. I'm just going to try and power through. Guys?
Well, that's what the fans want to see, Ali. Thanks. Here's Fournier. After the basket by Memphis. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Puts up a 3. Got a hand on it. And so the ball out of bounds. Fournier touched it last. Here's Morris. DiVincenzo with it. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. Morris, right side. Pass to Brooks. The three is up. He buries it from three. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
You see the confidence rising? I mean, when Brooks is firing away like this, keep feeding him.
Gets the three to fall.
Oh, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Now here's Morris. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Hachimura sets a screen. Boy, one trend we've seen over the years in the NBA, Grant, is an increase in the number of possessions per game.
And NBA, that's by design. You know, back in the early 2000s, the NBA wanted to speed up the game. They took away some of the physicality in the game. And as that happened, it coincided with the embracing of the three-point shot. And so now the pace has picked up. It's more up and down. It's exciting to watch. I think for the players, they enjoy playing this style of basketball, and that has contributed in large part to the number of possessions growing and increasing as it is in today's game.
Never been as fast, never been as skilled as it is right now in the NBA.
Very true.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. Now just a three-point Memphis lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Inside. Tipped. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. New Orleans making some changes. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The game now all tied up.
Look, an excellent decision maker in the pick and roll. Conley is great at capitalizing in these situations.
Out to the right wing. And another miss by Memphis. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Now here's Morant. That one goes in. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Oh, the vision, the ability to throw every type of pass. I mean, Morant's already reached an elite level as a playmaker.
Hero with the bucket.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
For 3, Oladipo. It's good on the putback. Melton's got his second bucket of the night.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Offensive rebound. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
From deep, it's rebounded by Grant.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Hero outside. From the arc. Fires in the triple. Hero's got 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Najee. Stolen by Hero. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Out to Hachimura. The three ball. Rebounded by New Orleans.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. About a minute played here in the second half. Antetokounmpo for three. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Misses a three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Jackson left side. And the dunk by Jackson.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Antetokounmpo for three. It's rebounded by Grant. Memphis leading. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Antetokounmpo with the block. Outside Conley. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Love seeing Conley work the ball over to his teammates. He's so good at setting the table for them.
Outside Morant. Pass to Melton. Back to Morant. Oladipo outside. From deep three-point range. Morant, no good.
When the defense forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And you know, Grant, it's amazing to think that coming out of high school, Morant wasn't even ranked by the major recruiting services.
And what's really funny is that his college team, Murray State, actually discovered him by accident. One of the team's assistant coaches went to a camp to see a different player. Of course, Morant fell in love with the school's community during his visit and committed on the spot, canceling.
That's how you feel? Oh! Okay.
Well, Oladipo says, I got this. Victor's a great two-way player, showing it off right there.
And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
He's done everything they've asked for tonight. I mean, it's all because of all the work he's done that this game is even close.
Up top, Grant. He's got 5. Outside for Brooks. The three-pointer off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Antetokounmpo for three.
Dawn's got a platinum plat, but you man are getting bronze this year. Yeah. They wanna. That's a. You get. If I say this, they might revolt, but I'm the king of grind by default. Big ego. Man can't diss my amigo. Old school bad boy like Figo. Anywhere they go, then we go. Yo, big flips, hop out the jet first. Man, I run into the money so my leg hurts. And you don't rap, you just network. Name a young MC with my net worth. I Google lie, they said that I'm 1.5, but I'm